we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Graham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Power football with the run. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little extra time. With the catch, it's Peoples. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Under fire. Quarterback got it himself. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
Really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Looking downfield, it's Franklin. Running into the open space. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react in plays. So this can certainly open things up later.
They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Peoples. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on first and goal. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, Ohio State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Quickly out to the tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Franklin. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there. They'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Trying to do it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Unloads quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Scanning the field, it's Franklin. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Wildcats!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Graham. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. There he goes! He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make a... And he will take it in! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback hauled up to and sacked at the 12.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, knowing the play is over.
To the air, it's Franklin. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Gets it out quickly. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football problem out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Franklin. Gets open down the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage. Against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They'll try to get the first through the air. And this throw is incomplete.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. On the run, it's Peoples. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, out of space. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I'll tell you what, safeties in today's football now, it changes, right? You used to be big hitters that spin down all the time and have to play the run. Now with so much pass, so much spread, you better be able to cover. You better be able to have some speed. Great job sitting back in zone coverage, breaking on the football, and going and getting that INT.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his tight end. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Johnson looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Thurman. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing right. It's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This should be the last play of the quarter. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Firing to the right, complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's Franklin. Gets it to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll mark it down, and that'll be enough for an Arizona first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. This time he's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Arizona right back to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Franklin. That's caught, it's Hunter. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Going for it all. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunter. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Arizona. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
A handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to get it to the marker. Finds a crease at the 20. Flying down the right side. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job.